Yeah, multi-cloud is a fascinating trend. It's definitely one of those things that personally I assumed it kind of wasn't a thing. I can remember back to some of these pretty serious discussions I had on the customer side about how cloud is a fad. It's a security black hole, and all these other reasons that nobody's gonna make use of cloud. However, this is one of those cases where somebody got the ear of the CFO, and all of a sudden, like it makes business sense. But it is interesting to see how it's grown over the years. HashiCorp actually released a survey, and 76% of the respondents indicated that their companies were using multiple clouds in some way, shape, or form. Now, of course, it's kind of biased because it leaned towards folks who were already, reading HashiCorp newsletters and receiving emails and things of that nature. However, look at like Stack Overflow, Accenture, some of these other outlets that are running surveys of their own type, and they basically found similar results that multi-cloud is a thing. Nobody really cares if like which service is running in which area. It's all about how easy is it to consume. So when we jump to kind of the use case side, especially when it comes to kind of the HashiCorp approach to it, this is where we have this concept of something that's widely known as the cloud operating model. And it really proves out kind of this workload or workflow focus that HashiCorp has. So when it comes to the Terraform side, it's all about that provisioning angle, being able to codify your infrastructure and being able to provision those across multiple different clouds or services or really anything. And because it's HCL all the way down, you already know the language. You already have an understanding of how to describe what your infrastructure should be. Then you get into this point of deploying your infrastructure dynamically in a reproducible fashion. And because of that, again, it's all in code. So you can also introduce best practices. You can introduce industry standards, and you can do that directly into the code, thereby also simplifying the request process. So, all of a sudden, when we talk about, being able to create dynamic infrastructure, you can also do that through a streamlined approach so that you don't have a lot of these checks and balances because it's built into how the code's been written.